here. I wanted to maybe help you guys out a little bit. I get this question a lot, and I thought maybe if I put together a video, it might be really helpful. So when you're dealing with a person who can't make a decision, they are iffy on the financial piece of it, they are driving you nuts, and you're like, get in or get out. I got things to do, people to see, and places to go, and I don't have time for you to keep, you know. So they're kind of controlling your situation. You're possibly coaching, possibly challenge, because you're either getting them to join a challenge, asking them to join a challenge, or you're asking them to become a coach on your team. So two things. First, you need to create urgency. You just have to. You need to say, I only have 5 spots. I'd like to give you one of them if this is a fit for you. And I do have a list of people waiting for me to get to. And generally, where's my all of us, generally we have a list, and there's lots of names on the list. So you do have a list. You do have to get to those people. You do need to help them, because when it comes to their health and fitness, it's important that you get on that ball to help them get started. It's important that if it's the business side, that you get them started. Like, I bought a house. I paid off cars. I'm paying off student loans today. Okay, I would I don't know where I'd be without this business. So you always have to go back to that thinking, and not I hope they sign up. I hope they sign up. I get my points. You can't think like that. You've got to really think about what's in it for them. Because what happened for me is it's brought me all this opportunity, like mind-blowing opportunity, and it keeps growing. And you got to think about people who need and deserve that and want that in their life. So when you're creating that urgency, you're saying, I have 5 spots available. You either get in or you get out. Ultimately, that's what you're saying. So one of the best things that I always say to those who are like, well, what if it doesn't work? Well, what if this? Well, what if that? Because you're going to get that. Well, because everyone's afraid. Everyone's a skeptic. There's fear. I was a skeptic for 8 months, and I dealt with a lot of people who thought I was nuts, and I wasn't making any money. I was just having a good old time. It took me a long time. So you say, if for whatever reason you're not satisfied, you can get your money back. All of it. And it's a money back guarantee. And so in order, you do your inviting, you get to that point where they're like indecisive. Make sure you're interviewing and figuring out what they want. What are their goals? Like, what do they want with the business? Do you want to make a lot, or do you want to make a little money? Do you want to, are you in great financial shape? Everything's perfect. You love your life. You're living free. You're feeling great. Or could you do better? You ask those simple questions. When you get those answers, then you're able to go back to when they're like, and they're nervous, and you just say, well, I don't know about that. What I do know is insert a story. For example, what I do know is my coach, Lindsay, just bought a house with her Beachbody income. She paid off her cars and student loans. So I don't know about you. Maybe this is a fit for you, maybe not. Maybe you're in great financial position. Maybe you're good, or you're great. Like you're able to be free, be with your family at all times. You're loving life, and you don't really have any financial troubles. So maybe this isn't a fit for you. Just let me know, because I'd like to get to the other people who are waiting, who'd like to sign up. And it just puts an urgency under them, and lights a little fire and gets them signed up. And the benefit is, on a coaching level, is they get on a higher volume level, because you're building volume, and they get to be a higher part of the organization. Y'all know that Hal is not a higher part of the organization. Well, he is, but he isn't. He's not all the way. And so sometimes we're like, he misses out on more volume. And he also caps out every week at volume. Like, I have to rank advance him. So anyways, just, if for any reason you're not happy, you're not satisfied, you get your money back. Same thing, challenge group versus coaching, same concept. If you don't see results, if you're not happy, you can get your money back. I don't know about you, but I do know my coach Lindsay lost 50 pounds doing Turbo Fire. She was drinking Shakeology, eating clean. So use your own stories. We create stories. You see stories in these groups. You're seeing people talk about Amy recently just said 3 rounds of the fix, and she's lost 25 flipping pounds. That's a huge deal. I only lost 9 in the first round. And I did really well. And I was like, but I also didn't eat all the food. If you work it, it works. If you work it, it works. If you commit to it, it works. If you're half-assing it like me, it won't work so well. I just wasn't I didn't want to eat all the fruit and the carbs. I was freaking out. And Autumn set me straight on the cruise ship. So my point is, it will work if they work it. And you just need to use the right words to help them believe, help them understand, teach them, and get them to sign up. And don't let them waste your time. If they're taking you around in circles, then okay, I'll check back in with you later. This probably isn't a good time for you, so I'll check back in with you next month when I run my next group. Boom. Move on. I hope that helps.